This morning, before the world fully wakes up and before anyone needs anything from you, this moment is just for you and God. You may feel that familiar heaviness in your chest, that quiet sadness that does not always have words, the kind of weight you carry with a tired smile so that no one worries. You function, you show up, you love your children. You keep going, but inside, there are rooms of your heart that feel dim and tired, places you rarely let anyone see. In this stillness, you do not have to pretend. You are simply a beloved daughter of God, a mom who is seen, known, and deeply loved, even in the middle of quiet depression that others may never notice or fully understand. Let yourself settle where you are. You might be sitting on the edge of your bed, at the kitchen table, or in your car before the day rushes in. Wherever you are, let this be a small sanctuary. Take a slow, gentle breath in and imagine drawing in the gift of hope, even if it feels fragile. Feel that breath move into your chest, your shoulders, your tired places. As you breathe out, picture the heaviness you have been carrying slowly loosening its grip, as if the weight slides off your shoulders for just a moment. Breathe in hope. Breathe out heaviness. Breathe in the softness of God's compassion for you. Breathe out the harsh self-judgment that tells you should be stronger by now. Let us pause again and breathe quietly. As you draw in the next breath, imagine receiving the gift of peace, a calm that does not depend on how you feel or what you can fix. As you breathe out, release the burden of pressure, the voice that says you must hold everything together every second or everything will fall apart. You are allowed to be a mom and also be struggling. You are allowed to love your children and still feel sadness that will not go away quickly. God is not surprised by this. He is not distant from it. He meets you here. As it says in Psalm 34-18 ESV, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." Let those words rest over you like a warm blanket. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted, not near only when you are cheerful, not near only when you are productive or strong or grateful enough, but near when your heart feels broken, when your spirit feels crushed under a weight you cannot quite explain. Quiet depression can make you feel like you are far from everyone, even far from God. But this verse speaks a different truth. His nearness is not based on your mood. His love is not shaken by your darkness. Today, as a mum battling quiet depression, you might wake up already tired. The day has not fully started, and yet you feel behind. You may look at your children and feel both overwhelming love and a quiet, aching sadness. You may wonder why joy feels out of reach, or why your heart feels heavy even on good days. In the middle of this, God does not ask you to fake your way into happiness. He invites you to be honest with Him. You can say, "Lord, this is where I am. My spirit feels crushed. My heart feels weak." And in that honesty, He draws near. Practically, this might mean that today you give yourself permission to move more slowly. You choose one small thing to do with care and let go of the expectation that you must do everything. You ask God to help you see small graces. A quiet moment with your child, a ray of sunlight through the window, a song that touches your heart. You begin to treat your own heart with the gentleness God has for you. Depression often brings thoughts that accuse and condemn. God brings a voice that is kind and steady, a presence that sits with you instead of pushing you away. Let us turn this into a simple, real prayer. God, I come to you this morning with a heart that feels heavy and a spirit that feels worn down. You see what others cannot see. You know the sadness I hide behind a smile. You know the ways I push myself to keep going for my children, even when I feel empty inside. I bring this quiet depression to you. I do not know how to fix it. I do not know how long it will last, but I know that you say you are near to the brokenhearted. So I am asking you to be near to me now. Lord, I ask for discernment today. My mind feels clouded at times, and even simple decisions can feel overwhelming. Help me distinguish between the lies that depression whispers and the truth that comes from you. When my thoughts say I am failing as a mom, remind me of the moments of love and care that you see. When my mind tells me my children would be better off without me, interrupt that lie with your truth, that I am chosen to be their mother, and that you are working through me, even in my weakness. Show me what truly needs my attention today, and what can wait. Help me choose what brings life, even if it is something small. I ask for your counsel, God. Be my guide in the fog, when I do not know what to do about my emotional health, about reaching out for help, about sharing honestly with someone I trust. Give me wisdom. Lead me towards safe people, wise counsel, and the support I need. If I need to talk to a professional, give me courage to take that step. If I need to rest more, show me how to create that space. If I need to open up to a friend or a spouse, help me find the words. Let your Spirit whisper guidance into my heart throughout the day when my thoughts feel tangled. Lord, I also ask for courage. Quiet depression can make me want to hide, to pull away, to go numb. Give me courage to keep showing up in small ways. Courage to look my children in the eyes and tell them I love them, even on days when I feel empty. Courage to believe that this season does not define my worth. Courage to hold on to hope, even if it is only a thread. When despair tries to settle in, let courage rise up as a quiet resolve that I will not walk away from the life you have entrusted to me. Remind me that even when I feel weak, you are still strong. I ask for your provision and protection over my mind, my heart, and my home. Provide what we need emotionally, spiritually, and practically. On days when the heaviness makes everything feel harder, multiply my energy in ways that surprise me. Protect my mind from spiraling thoughts. Place a guard over the door of my heart so that shame does not move in and take over. Protect my children as they go about their day. Let them feel loved and secure. Even when I am struggling inside, cover our home with your peace. A peace that holds us together when everything inside feels fragile. In the middle of this prayer, let these simple truths settle into your heart like seeds of hope. Today, I believe that God is near to my broken heart. Today, I choose to see myself as loved, even in my sadness. Today, I trust that my quiet tears matter to God. Today, I remember that my worth as a mom is not measured by my mood. Today, I believe that God can bring light into the darkest corners of my mind. Even if those words feel hard to fully believe, let them sit with you. Let them stand gently against the lies that depression speaks. You are not trying to force yourself into positivity. You are simply agreeing with what God has already said about you and His nearness to you. Every time you repeat these truths, you take one small step away from shame and closer to grace. You are not alone in this struggle. Even when it feels like no one understands, God does. He sees the effort it takes just to get out of bed, to make breakfast, to answer one more question, to listen to one more story. He honors that effort, even if it feels small to you. As you picture this day unfolding, imagine God walking into each room before you do. Into the kitchen, where you prepare food with a tired body. Into the bedroom where you quietly fold clothes. Into the bathroom where you see your reflection and maybe feel disconnected from the person staring back. Into your children's rooms, where you tuck them in or wake them up. He goes ahead of you. He walks beside you. He stays behind you. You are held on every side, even when your emotions tell you otherwise. As it says in Psalm 23:1-3 NKJV, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul." Hear that last line as a tender promise spoken directly over your life. He restores my soul, not all at once, not always in ways you can see right away, but slowly, gently, like a patient shepherd. He knows when you need to lie down. He knows when you need still waters instead of constant demands. He knows your soul is tired, and He is committed to walking with you through this valley. Depression can feel like walking through a valley where the light hardly reaches the ground. Psalm 23 reminds you that there is a shepherd with you in that valley. You are not expected to drag yourself out alone. You are invited to be led. Today, that might look like taking one slow step at a time. You may not be able to fix the heaviness, but you can let the shepherd guide you through it. Maybe he leads you to drink a glass of water, to step outside for a few minutes of fresh air, to sit quietly with him instead of scrolling endlessly. Maybe he leads you to connect with someone who can listen. Every small step is part of his restoring work. God, I ask that you shepherd this mum's heart today. When she feels like she cannot move, gently lead her. When she feels overwhelmed by guilt or shame, remind her that your rod and your staff comfort and protect her, not beat her down. When she feels pressure to be everything for everyone, invite her to lie down in the green pastures of your grace. When her mind is full of noise, lead her beside still waters, even if only for a moment at a time. Let her feel your nearness in the simple moments. A warm cup of coffee, a soft blanket, a hug from her child, a peaceful silence between tasks. Teach her that rest is not laziness, that feeling deeply is not weakness, that needing help is not failure. Wrap her in the certainty that you are not disappointed in her for struggling. You are proud of her for staying, for loving, for reaching out to you, even when her feelings are flat or heavy. As you prepare to step into the rest of your day, hold on to this picture. Your life, with all its dishes and diapers and deadlines and emotions, is held in the hands of a gentle shepherd who is near to your broken heart. You are not invisible. Your pain is not too small or too big for him. You can begin this day not with a forced smile but with an honest heart and a quiet trust that God is with you in the middle of the fog. Receive this blessing now. May the Lord who is near to the brokenhearted draw close to you this morning. May he place a shield of gentle truth around your mind, protecting you from the harsh words of shame. May he lead you beside still waters in small, unexpected ways throughout this day. May he restore your soul piece by piece, in his time and in his way. May he watch over your children with a love even greater than your own. May he give you just enough strength for today and surround you with signs of his care. If this time of prayer has met you in your quiet depression, know that you are welcome to return here any morning. You need to breathe and remember that God is near. You are invited to share this space with other moms who may be struggling in silence. As you go into this day, carry with you the truth that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and that your shepherd is gently restoring your soul. When you are ready, step forward knowing you are not alone.